the start of our 1,200 nautical mile journey down to Florida. Diana's not feeling too well. She's in the other room in the after right now.
On the plus side, there is a seal surrounding us. New York City at night is a completely different experience. What? Hi, I'm Ayana, and this is Andre. After college, instead of chasing the American dream, we decided to chase our dream, the dream of travel. This led us to purchase our sailboat Naida, a Hunter 34 monohull. Follow along to see where the wind takes us.
Alright, so we just took off. This is the start of our 1,200 nautical mile journey down to Florida. We just stopped to get fuel, water. We put the dinghy up on deck, the outboard on deck, and now we're just heading out to the Sound. We have a 10-hour sail to Port Jefferson, and then we head to New York and Sandy Hook tomorrow. So every time we come like out for a day trip, a weekend trip, whatever, we pass this wall here. This is Old Saybrook Inn. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but almost 2 years ago now, my mom and I, we came here and we were looking out and we were just watching every sailboat go by, boom, boom, boom. And this is when we first got the dream to sail, like no like plan to make it happen, nothing. 2 years ago almost. And now every time we pass it, it's always special, but today we're leaving for Florida to set out to do what we wanted to do when we bought the boat, and now it's just making this passing extra special.
And what did you say that day?
I said in 1 year I will have my own boat and I will be going south. And a year ago I got the boat and I've passed this plenty of times since then, but today I'm passing it for the final time to set sail to cruise full time.
Anything behind us?
Probably gonna pop up.
How do you spot them? What? Oh, there it is. Wait, what?
The engine's overheating.
Yeah, I smell it. So our engine just started overheating, and so we turned it off and we put up the sails. Let's sail up. We'll probably put the main up in a few just because it's really light wind right now. We've got probably a 3+ knot current against us, so we're not going very fast. GPS says we're doing like 2 knots. I put the autopilot on and we're trying to troubleshoot. We're not too worried because we can just sail, but it's good to have the engine when we need it, right? Do you have any ideas?
Just checking on the internet. I feel like the mixing elbow is super hot to the touch, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that way. But it was spitting out a lot of water, so I don't know if maybe the impeller, but we'll figure it out.
On the plus side, there is a seal surrounding us. He's swimming around here somewhere. I don't know if the camera reached his... I don't know if the camera could see it, but pretty cool. We saw him right when we got out. And then the engine died. Womp.
Alright, so we just had a little problem with the engine overheating. The engine overheating alarm went off, and we shut the engine off, got the sails up, and we started. The wind is kind of light, so we were only doing like 2, maybe 3 knots. And then I just came down here and I started troubleshooting from the back. I took off the raw water intake hose, made sure there was nothing blocking in there. And then I came back to the raw water strainer, and I think I was trying to open it last week and I pulled the basket out, and the way it is, it has an intake and then the outlet, and I put the basket like this so the handles were blocking the intake and the outlet valve, so it wasn't getting like a good flow of water. But we're running the engine now, and now the mixing elbow is cool to the touch, and I put the infrared gun on it to make sure the temps were low, and right now they're at a good temp, so hopefully that was an easy fix and we're not dealing with anything major. Wow, so it's about 10:17. We just picked up a mooring ball in Port Jefferson. We'll be here for the night. We gotta wake up around 9 a.m. to get out of here to catch the tide going through the East River tomorrow. Diana's not feeling too well. She's in the other room. I'm in the aft right now. So sorry if I'm whispering and the audio's pretty low, but that's why. But we're gonna get some sleep. We got a big day tomorrow, 12-hour day. So we'll see you guys in the morning.
Good morning. It's about 8:30 and we're getting ready to head out. Last night, my nausea kind of got worse right when we were about to anchor, so we decided to find a mooring, and I'm feeling much better this morning, just a little headache, so hopefully that goes away. We have motoring all through the New York City today, and not a lot of wind. We didn't have as much wind as we hoped we would yesterday, so we did have to kind of motor sail. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. What's your update for today?
So we left at 9 a.m. and it is now 12:21. We've done 14 and a half miles. We're doing 5.5 with the motor right now. The motor's been running okay if we don't push it super hard like we were doing yesterday. You can see New York City on the horizon here.
How are you feeling?
Good. As long as the engine stays, working, then I have no other worries.
Are you tired?
We have great weather. Not really tired. I slept pretty good last night.
How about the flies?
The flies are disgusting. I don't know. We left banana peels in the trash, and I think that's what attracted them.
And dirty dishes.
But they seem to be like going away now. But there's
After I did the
still a
dishes.
lot.
Yep, we'll just have to be careful with that. So, slight change of plans. We slightly miscalculated the tide, which we have to get just right to go through Hell's Gate, which is a pretty treacherous passage in New York City, which we thought we would be with for 5 o'clock, but instead 10 o'clock is what we're seeing now. It was a malfunction with Navionics and the iPad, and good thing that Dre was looking on his iPhone and he saw it before we got there. So what's the plan now?
So now we're just going in here, Manhasset Bay. We're just gonna anchor, wait it out. We'll probably take a nap because we're gonna have another couple hours through the East River tonight and over to Sandy Hook. And then, tomorrow we'll stage and get ready for the ocean. Right now we're going through the East River. We're coming down the Roosevelt Island Channel. We went the Western Channel just because there's no bridge. We have to request opening, and with the current, you don't want to be waiting around for them to open a bridge when it's a 5-knot current. We're actually doing 9.5 knots right now. But yeah, that's what we're doing now.
Yep, we made it through Hellgate Passage at about 8 knots. Tried to avoid the eddies along the way. Other than that, everything went smoothly. and we're coming up on the United Nations building now. New York City at night is a completely different experience, and it's just really exciting to be able to see that before we leave.
So last night we got into Sandy Hook at about 4 a.m. We didn't film much of it just because we were tired. It was really dark and we couldn't see coming in, so we had to be really aware of what we were doing. But yeah, we made it. We hope you enjoyed this video. Join us next week as we hopefully take on our first ocean passage. We'll be leaving from Sandy Hook to Cape May, New Jersey.